Okay, we're joined here by SVSU head men's golf coach Joe Vogl. And Coach, could you just give us an overall sense of your team's play so far this fall, to begin the 2014-15 season?
Well, to start, I think we're stuck on fourth. We've had three fourth place finishes so far, and our most recent finish, and fourth anyway, was that tournament down in Chicago where there were 34 teams. Pretty good finish, really, seeing that we were in 10th place after the first round and really played really well the last 3 or 4 holes in some ugly weather, and made up some ground similar to how we did back in the Super Regionals to make it to the Nationals this last spring. But anyway, the team played well down there and got us a 4th place finish, which puts us in really good position right now with respect to getting back to the Super Regionals, which aren't until the spring.
Okay, a little bit different lineup we've seen this fall. You've got a few guys that have been mainstays in the lineup for a little while, but can you just talk about a couple of the maybe younger guys you've had break the lineup and perform in some tournaments?
Yeah, well, there's really only one young guy that's made it, and it's a second-year freshman. He was redshirted last year. His name is Ryan Peruski, here on an academic scholarship. Very bright young man. Really good player. In fact, he was second low qualifier when we go through our seven rounds of qualifying over the Labor Day weekend. And I kind of took my time getting him into the lineup, but it was one of those situations where he got in the lineup and he proved that he needed to be there. So it's a great thing for the 3 seniors that we have in the lineup. That's Skidmore and Drost and Marsh. And really the problem that we're having right now is that I've got about 4 or 5 guys that I've been rotating in on that 5th spot, and they're all upperclassmen. They're all seniors, or going to be at least graduating at the end of this year. And we just haven't had any one of those guys really take charge of and take that 5th spot for good. So basically, I got one good guy, young man right now into the lineup, but I've got about 4 freshmen that came in this last year that were redshirting right now. At least I don't see us not doing that anymore. I'm sorry, I don't see us changing that redshirt situation with these guys. But I'm really optimistic as far as the young talent that we do have on this team.
You talked about a little bit earlier, your team seems like it's stuck on 4th place finishes, and that's where we finished in last year's GLIAC championships in the fall. Could you talk in a very high note of that tournament is Wyatt Drost is medalist honors in the tournament last year. Could you talk about what you're expecting out of your team this weekend going into the 2014 GLIAC championships?
Well, I expect us to win it. And that's all we're going to be talking about. Is we do not want 2nd place. We don't want 3rd. We don't want 4th. It is a 1st place, and it's the seniors that have to really want this the most. We're going down to Cherry Blossom, which is a golf course that all of these guys have seen, other than Marsh, I should say. But it's a very good golf course. Not as tricky as some of the other courses, such as Eagle Eye that we played last year in, where you can lose the tournament on one specific hole. But again, we've got to play well, and we've got the talent that I think will play well this weekend. We've had a good fall so far, and it's building up, and these guys I'm sure are excited as I am to get to this tournament.
All right, thanks, Coach, and best of luck this weekend.